Hello there, bulldog friends, dog friends. So we recently went on a little vacation this summer and we had to board Daisy, which I've never done before. I've had dogs and my parents usually took care of that. And now I had to figure everything out for myself. This was a very last minute vacation, and so I was scrambling to find a good boarder at an affordable price. And there were some things that I didn't even think about before I started calling around to different boarders. So here are some things that I learned and I will consider for the next time I need to board Daisy. First off, you might want to ask if the boarder does group play, meaning they let all of their dogs out into a play yard at the same time. This could make a big difference if your dog is not spayed or neutered. We had a boarder say that they couldn't take Daisy because they do great group play and she is not spayed. Second, this is something to consider if your dog doesn't get along well with other dogs. They won't be able to participate in that group play and they'll have to stay in their kennel a lot, which you might not like. But on the other hand, if you do want your bulldog out and active, then look for a boarder that does do group play. It's just something to be aware of. Second, what will the boarder provide? Most boarders do provide dog food, but you might want to be aware of what that dog food is. For example, we are pretty strict about feeding Daisy lamb and rice. Anything else will kind of make her gassy. While she's not allergic to any type of food, I probably, if I could go back and do it again, I would probably send the food that she's used to eating. Just, it might be a comfort from home. She really didn't eat the food at the shelter, at the boarder, from what I understand. And also, you should ask if they provide bedding. Most boarders will provide a cot and a blanket, but you can also bring something from home. If they don't provide bedding, that is something that you will definitely want to send because a lot of these boarders have hard floors. Also, something that you really want to consider, especially if you have a bulldog or a breed that is more sensitive to temperatures, is if it is a temperature controlled room that they'll be in. There are some outdoor kennels which wouldn't be okay in the hot summer months or in the really cold months for a lot of dogs. So don't be afraid to ask about all the accommodations they will be providing your dog. Lastly, and this is super important, is your bulldog up to date on their vaccines? If you are making last minute plans and your bulldog is not up to date on vaccines, you are going to have to scramble. The place where I originally wanted to board Daisy wouldn't take her because she didn't have her dog flu shot. And the dog flu shot is a 2-part shot. They get their first shot and then they follow up 2 weeks later with a booster shot, and I simply did not have enough time to get her both shots. So they could not take her at that boarder, which was unfortunate because it left me scrambling even more. Finally, I found at my own vet clinic, why didn't I call them first, that they would take Daisy unspayed because they don't do group play there, and that they would administer a doggy flu shot when she first arrives there. So I didn't even have to go out of my way, thank goodness, to find her last minute doggy flu shot. So those are just a few things to be aware of. Group play, what they will provide there, and keeping your dog up to date on their vaccines. You will have to show the boarder. I can guarantee this at any boarder, you will have to show them their vaccination records, or else they will turn you away at the last minute, and that will cause a lot of undue stress on your vacation day. A lot of good boarders will really go out of their way to make your dog feel comfortable while they are there. You can ask how many times a day they'll take your dog out from their kennel if they don't do group play. At a lot of boarders, you can pay extra for a tuck-in service every night, and they will come around and give your dog an extra pet and love, and a lot of the times they'll do a treat. It's usually a Kong with peanut butter. I've heard of a lot of places doing that, and that is a lot of fun. A lot of boarders also have a 24-hour webcam in their play yard, so if they do group play, you can watch your dog playing, you can check in on them, or sometimes they'll send a picture every night, which is a lot of fun. We actually got a picture 3 out of the 5 days that Daisy was in a kennel, and they were so cute. Kind of fun to see her. Well, actually, she looked kind of sad. I think it was kind of hard for Daisy to be at a kennel, but she was fine. She survived, and we know she was well taken care of, even though she wasn't with us, and she would have preferred that. Those are the things that you should be aware of before you board your dog. Like this video and subscribe for more, and if you're going on a vacation soon, happy travels. Talk to you later. Bye.